Hello, and welcome to Embody Well Sunday Stretch. My name is Tanya Leek, and I am the founder of Embody Well. And I'm just glad to see you today, and hope that you're having a good day, and that this will be an opportunity for you to connect, dive deep, and recover. All right, go ahead and lift your arms up. Stretch the fingertips to the sky. Really feel the body reaching long in all directions. And bring the arms down. Bring them behind the back. Interlace the fingers. And lift the chin to the sky. Stretching the chest open. Shoulder blades back. Inhale. Raise the arms. Reach the fingertips. Reach the feet out. Feet can be a little wider than hip width apart. Breathe out and stretch. Take a breath there. One more time. And out. Last time, breathe in and come forward. Hinge from the hips. Feel the belly moving towards the thighs. Grab behind the ankles or the calves. And stretch, fold, open the back of the legs. Keep the spine open and up. And down. So each time, try to fold over a little bit more up. Feel the length. And then kind of close it in. We're going to do this one more time. And I want you to keep pushing that back down. When you're down, pull the hips under. Make sure that you're tucked under. Lifting and down. And up. Let the arms come to shoulder height. Turn one foot. And reach. Remember to really try to open that top shoulder. And arm over. Down. Breathe here. Arm back up. Really try to, again, open, open, opening. And up. Let the hips slide forward. And let's go ahead and reach overhead. Feeling a nice stretch up the side. Reaching down towards the calf. And up. One more time. And up. Bring the arms down. Bring the foot forward. Let's do our centering. Wiggle the fingers, ground the feet, and come forward. It's kind of our home base where we can check in. And we're sort of letting the body relax there. Bring the arms down. Turn the foot to the side. And give me a nice stretch. One up. Relax those shoulders down. Push those shoulder blades into the pockets in the back. And down. You can look up towards that top hand if you like. And then come forward. Down over the leg. Drop the head. Arm up. All the way up. Bring the arms down. Feet forward. Here we go. You can lift the chin and drop in from the hips, folding forward. Big fold, folding in half from the hips. On that exhale, that next exhale, relax a little more in the body. And then bring the arms up. Bring the hips under, down. Roll the shoulders back. Two more. Really get a full circle in that shoulder joint, and let's reverse it. Oh, should feel good. May have a little cracking. I got one or two. And then find that sort of central place where your posture is nice and long. The shoulders are back and down. Feel the difference. You may want to go to your go-to, which for many of us has the shoulders falling forward. Really open it. Just make it subtle so that you feel like your shoulders are really in line with your hips, not forward of them, not in back of them, right there with the hips. And that your hips are right in line with where your ankles are. So nice long line. If someone were to look at you from the side, it would be a nice line from the ankles to the hips, to the shoulder, through the top of the head. And just turn your head to one side. Really try to look behind you, keeping the chin and the forehead in line. And then take it slowly through center to the other side. I invite you to close your eyes if you would like. And let's just walk through center a couple of times, trying to go to each side and a little further each time, just really testing the range of that neck. And giving that neck a little lubrication as you really use that joint, set of joints really. Got that head on a swivel. Bend the knees. Come forward. And I want you to just push off that shoulder. Give me a little twist in the spine. Keep the knees facing forward. And then take that arm, same on the shoulder, and reach across. And the other arm can either come behind or just on the hip and twist. And then we're going to come to the other side, but this time we are going to lunge into that leg and reach across, reach to the floor, across the foot. Again, keeping the knee in and twist. And let that knee bow out. And then come up, and I want you to cross. So you're not reaching to the floor, you're just crossing, hand either on the hip in the back, or just letting it fall around you. And then move into a nice even knees. Release the arm. And from there, we're going to go to the floor, other side, down. So full circle. Breathe. And then bring both knees bent. Drop there in the center. Line up the fingertips with the tops of the toes. And breathe. Pull the shoulder blades down or upward. Since we're upside down, pull the shoulders away from the ears. And let's go ahead and turn. So turn the leg, pivot the other leg. Come down. We're going to widen that other foot. So you're going to widen about the width of your mat. Allow the back of the foot to rest. You're going to feel a little stretch in your ankle there. So if you can't get the ankle all the way down, it's okay. You want to give it a little stretch though. That ankle can get tight and that can cause all kinds of challenges up your kinetic chain into your knee, into your hip. So you do want to, that's an actual stretch, pushing that ankle down, trying to flatten it into the floor. And then let's just move the hips forward. And move the hips back. And forward. Really focusing on the hips and back. Forward, just think of the hips moving further forward, releasing in the pelvic floor, releasing in the glutes. And back. Last time, forward. And back. And let's go ahead and let that leg come onto the knee. Go ahead and stretch through the spine. Great opportunity for you to just move your body in some ways that are a little headed to the extreme end of what you might do every day, but it keeps those joints, those muscles loose. Deep breathing oxygenates the body. And we're going to go ahead and just knees the width of the mat, feet in together, and let's just sit back, kind of settle in there. And arms not reaching yet, just really kind of feeling what it feels like, pulling that belly through the thighs. Again, feeling the ankle stretch. Okay, we're going to load a little bit just by moving the hands. But you don't want to push into the forehead. The forehead should lay there, but very little. It's just, maybe about 10-15% of your weight. You're not just kind of falling into it. Keeping that back and that spine long, really pulling the hips back so that the weight is moving and shifting back. pulling the shoulders down, away from the ears, just enjoying the way this feels, opening up in the hips, opening the ankles. All right, push up. Come forward, okay? We are going to now bring the other leg forward, so you can open these knees. Come forward, stretch. Okay, your body's feeling relaxed now. Maybe a little more range we're playing with. Now just focusing on the hips. Trying to let everything else relax. Forward. And after you've been working out with us this week in the virtual studio, you really need this. I do right now. And all right, let's go ahead and bring that leg back. Shift out as you need to. We're going to come forward onto the arms, allowing the hips to fall through. Keeping the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Again, think long in the spine. You want to just crunch it up back there. Think long through the ankles and the toes. Little subtle changes can make a big difference in terms of how you experience the stretch and how your body reacts. Now let your arms reach long forward, hips back. Breathing, relaxing, shifting. And let's come around. I'm going to get some side bends in. So let's find a nice staff pose. Get that L shape. Again, think long in your spine. Relax the pelvis into the floor. Just kind of let everything drop in the pelvis area. And reach one arm out to the side. Other arm comes up and over. Now you want to keep that other hip anchored into the ground. So again, just see where that takes you. It may take you down to your elbow. It may not. You may be here. Because when you go to your elbow, it lifts too much. But if you can push that hip back down, keep both glutes on the floor. And as you can see from me here, you want to be one line. You don't want to be in front or back. Try as much as possible to feel what it's like. Elbow aligned with the hip, hand aligned with the hip, and other hand straight on top, head in between. And come on up. That side of the body should feel nice and stretched. Inhale. We're going to go to the same side. Same side. This time really just increasing the stretch. So this time maybe you do go a little further. Really reaching through the fingertips, palm facing the floor. Inhales come up. All right. So you feel nice and stretched on that side. So let's get to the other side. Now again, each side's going to be different. This side, the other side, I could get to the elbow. This side, no, I can't. not without that hip lifting, but it's coming down over time. You may feel this loosen up, which is always just a wonderful, powerful feeling. You actually feel the change, right? You're able to come down further. Come back up. Breathe in and breathe out. So these little subtle changes that introduce some looseness, some recovery, release of the tension that helps you prevent injury. Coming up. All right. Down. Bring the legs in. Hug tightly. Let the arms out. Go off to the side. That should feel nice. There's kind of a looseness in our spine right now. Do all the work we've been doing, twisting, spinal twists, some lateral bends, side bends, some forward bends. It's been our journey today. And let's go to the other side with the legs. This may introduce some stretching in the pectorals, even some stretching in the glutes. Just enjoy that. And let's go ahead and bring the legs down, all the way down. Leave the arms out to the side and let them reach up. Relax the legs and reach the arms. And I want you to come through cactus position. So bend the elbows. And this is a great stretch for your shoulders and your chest. As you kind of bring the elbows, bring the hands down, but bring the elbows in first. Really try and stay in contact with the floor. That'll give you a sense to, if there's any sort of tightness you have in your shoulder, you can kind of, if you want to, and we'll do it, let's do it. Go ahead and go up. Just so you can start to loosen it up. Again, hold down and raise the floor, bringing the Now, the place that I noticed is that my wrist on my right side couldn't come down onto the floor. So that might be, a signal that I need to do some wrist articulation. So feel how your body feels right now, having worked through the spine, a bit into the legs, neck, the hips, Relax your mouth. Keep it closed, but find some relaxation there. Find yourself in a space where you're comfortable. Breathing through the nose. In and out. Really allow yourself to melt into the ground, the floor. If you close your eyes, you can even envision that the floor falls away and you're just floating, sinking slowly. Take a couple of deep breaths. And again, if you're interested, you can stay there for another couple minutes. Your choice. Just feel all the good work that you've done today. Find the places where you may need to do some additional work, for me in the wrist. And please remember to be gentle with yourself. Give yourself grace, not only physically, but mentally. And I look forward to seeing you next Sunday stretch. Thank you again. I'm Tanya Leek. This is EmBODY Well. Hope to see you soon.